There's pen and paper over here. Lots of hard words and charts. These are mine. It's probably too much for you still. I did all kinds of research a long time ago, that is. I was even praised for it, and even won awards. I don't do that anymore. No, it's not because I got tired of it. And, well, I guess it's also true I'm not good at being around lots of people. But really, white couldn't be any less appropriate for me. Feather pen. I want to write. I want to write. No! No, I want to write. Candle. Strange design. You don't know this? It's a map of the world. The world is so big. Plus, in different places, they eat different things and speak differently. If you're interested too, maybe I could take you around the world. Aw, you want to be my friend, like, long term, like. Writing. Come on, writing. Let's find writing. Okay, let's maybe go back and find writing. You have pen, paper. Let me write. I see. With a paper and pen, I guess we can write things to each other. Oh, what is it? A pen? Sure, I don't need it anymore. I don't have any paper. One of my sisters might. What to do? Let's get the paper from somewhere else. You, maybe? Paper is certainly. I just have this writing paper. Oh my, it's you. I'm looking forward to your book being completed, you know. This again. Oh well, thank you very much. Aww, poor little cutie. At least we have paper. Right, we actually got paper from her. Writing paper and pen. Good. Good. Communication shall happen now. Woo! Hold on. Do you know anything about what's going on? This isn't the language they speak here. I'll be fine. You only know one language, right? Yes, I haven't taught you. It's too soon for you children to do that kind of studying. Ah, it is teacher. I'll give it a shot. Give me some time. You look super short and kiddish in that. Alright, here we go. There was a detective who talked to each person here. But suddenly the lights went out and his throat was slit. Seems he had poor hearing. Before he died, there were 5 people in the room, the same ones here now. We'll call them A, B, C, D, and E. They were asked what they were doing before the murder. A. I was doing some reading here, and then it suddenly went dark and I dozed off. I didn't know he was dead until I woke up. Really? He was murdered, really. He wasn't a bad guy, though, to stab him with a knife like that. I want to play outside. I was just here for some tools. I don't know anything about him. Calm down. I can't believe he was dragged here. These footprints are big, so it must be a man. Yeah, I was here, but I left right away. He wasn't even here then. I know the answer, but you have to answer it. It has to be someone else who interferes with the heart. There are 2 culprits. Good luck. Oh, great. Don't even care. I'm okay. He wants to play outside. He's dead when I got here. I was telling him I'd go visit tomorrow, but it seems like he was troubled. You and you seem to be the most suspect. Reading here, and suddenly went dark, I dozed off. Really, he wasn't a bad guy, though, to stab him with a knife like that. Well, B, because he knows how. Can't believe he was dragged here. Those footprints are big, so it must have been a man. Got it? Right through your presence paper, that should do. B. I'm just gonna randomly go with E. Nope, think it over one more time. Plus, the culprits are still here. We might have much blah. Let's try B and D. I don't care. Alright, I explained it and he seems to understand. It should be fine now. Yeah, I figured as much. Killing a person. What an awful thing to do. Let's go. No. Not yet. I did some backtracking to see if I missed anything, and I actually found something. It's way back in the first room, Wanted to show you how to get there. So, yeah, let's check it out. I'm really excited. Looks like a key. Huh? No, it's nothing. I just feel a little odd. You might not want to get too close to that. Touch it. Did that kill me? No. Wait, your hair's long. You're a girl! Just noticed? Well, no, boy. Very odd. I'm a little bit lost. Would you mind guiding me? It's fine. You should be able to see the way. I can't see too well. Me, I'm Fiona. I think that was it. You? Yes, you smell like tears. I'll call you Crybaby. No, I have no soul anymore. Just little teeny shards. It's his fault, all of it, even the fact I won't be reborn. Yes, yes indeed, he's always been that way. Letting his hair grow long, I'm sure he learned how to cut it a long time ago. Honestly, it's so wimpy of him to be unable to forget. He needs to break things off. He's not going to get anywhere dragging all around that weight. Not even knowing that, for all his smarts, it pisses me off. He's stupid, and an idiot, and he's a moron, and ugh! What? No, I'm not heavy. Sure, I did eat a lot, but I kept things under control. Ugh, let's go, come on. Blood. In a bookshelf. Burgundy storybook. Read it. There was a little house deep in the woods. In this little house lived a mother, a father, and a girl. Their lives were very needy, but in kindness to her mother and father, the girl endured her hunger. It happened very suddenly. Her mother, as if a changed person, began acting cold toward her daughter. As soon as the father went out, her mother dragged the girl out into the woods and told her this. There's no more food for you. You can't come back home. The woods were dark, and she didn't know her way back, and the girl closed her eyes and thought, Why, it's because I was weak? That's why there's no food for me? As she mumbled to herself, a lone boy talked to the girl. I'll be strong so you can be weak. The girl was terribly surprised and said, Yes, that's right, before falling asleep. The girl renounced having to face up to herself. A Vermilion Storybook. There was a white house near a flower garden. In this white house lived a mother, a father, and a girl. The father rarely came home to the house. The mother was old and frail, so the little girl did various tasks in her stead. One day, on an errand, the girl broke a promise with her mother and picked flowers in the garden. The girl went to her grandma's house with a kind person she met there. After the girl fetched the medicine, she returned to her grandmother's room to find she'd been eaten by a wolf. The girl was terribly scared and could not move from her spot. The wolf drew near her. The moment the wolf reached the girl, the wolf cut in twain. Behind the wolf stood her father, wielding an axe. The girl trembled at the sight of the slaughtered wolf and her red-stained father. Afterward, the girl ran all the way back home and locked herself in her room. There was the voice of her father. There was the voice of the girl, too. Father killed a person, but isn't it me who's most to blame? Was that father? Was it a person? The more she thought about it, the more the scene was jumbled in her head, so she decided not to think about it. The girl renounced having to acknowledge anything. Turquoise Storybook. There was a large house in a large city. In this large house lived a mother, a father, a boy, the boy's brother and sister, and many other people. The boy had many things forced upon him, and he grew tired of it all. He found his fun in sneaking out of his large house to adventure outside, then telling his mother of his escapades. Many of his stories were lies, but his mother delighted at them and patted him on the head. One day lightning struck, and father's castle was ruined. The castle crumbled, and there was no money left, and that last time the boy saw his father, he was floating in midair. The boy informed his mother, but his mother said this. What are you saying at a time like this? We're all very exhausted right now. Don't tell me such lies again. The boy tried to lead his mother to father again and again, but she let go of his hand every time. After some time, the boy's brother and sister led the mother toward where father was. When I say it, you say it's a lie. Why? It's because they have something and I have nothing. Did you know they were all lies before? Is it okay to not, if you don't know they're lies? The boy renounced having to improve himself. Black Storybook. There was a little town deep in the woods. In this little town there lived many people, but they all lived healthy lives without sickness. But it struck suddenly one stormy night. A curse was laid on the forest. Many victims of the curse died every day, but a single girl did not fall victim to the curse. Many people felt pity for the girl, who had lost her family to the curse, and invited her to their homes. Yet the curse came once more, and the girl lost another family. After losing a fifth family, she met a person in a church who offered her an apple. This apple carries the curse of death. With this you can go to heaven with the rest of them. But the girl refused, and that person too died of the curse. The girl deeply regretted not eating that poison apple. Soon the girl began to harbor a hatred for living. The girl renounced having any attachment to life. The smell. There are books here. Then maybe this is that library we used to go to. We loved it. All gone now, though. What a useless kid. Do you see a white notebook anywhere? If you do, tell me. What is it? Haha, is that what you heard? The heart can't hurt you in a dream. And you know, maybe heaven and hell are pretty similar in the end. There are simple reasons you've come here. Probably because you've lost love. Cat? You mean the one with the smarty laugh? I wonder if he's the one I know. What? Did you believe everything the cat said? The world of a demon who treats people's sorrows as feasts? How could you believe something you've never seen or experienced? Maybe you can believe because you have no clue. Ha! How strange. Liars are everywhere. The world can hardly contain them all. And gullible people are also everywhere. But it's only the gullible ones who get hurt. Maybe God's just a sadist. Just kidding. I love the smell of books. I will find you a white notebook. Come on, white notebook. Don't be in between. You gotta be right on it. Dang it. Boop, boop, boop. As it's not even in these bookcases and it's actually up above. Would not surprise me in the least, actually. But I'm going to check every single one of them because I want to find this white notebook. Up to the right. Let me have that. I did not see what it's called. Wow, it's bulky. It probably isn't like so many names. Ha, interesting. Apparently my name means bright. My teacher gave it to me. I don't have parents. They must have abandoned me. I don't have many early memories. I asked the director for most of it. But it's fine. The beginning was so unhappy that I was happy every day. Ah. His name means the recipient of love, I believe. Yet he was very, very afraid to receive it. He knows love. He was certainly loved. By me, the doctors, the director, his new friends, absolutely. But he didn't realize that it was love, so he thought he never got it. Saying he never knew it was just an excuse. You know, love is all around us. Look, there's love here and there's love over there. Even talking to you now is a show of my love for you, crybaby. Then you realize that when you can have love for yourself. And if you don't notice, then you're no different from a pebble. Newspaper stuck here, read it. Age 34 and age 32, living in town where break-in and murder. The criminal has been, but the couple's son outside the incident occurred, claims that the shock upon returning the home at memories. Furthermore, the criminal, a cat, suddenly appeared. What's wrong? You're shaking. It's his memories. No, don't say a word. I know it's something you don't want to know. There. And that's my magic good luck charm. Teacher says it too. You found it? Good. Will you show it to me? Yes, it's blank. It's always been blank ever since then. No, it's okay. I just wanted to check. It's all blank inside. What is it? A photo? A girl? How long is her hair? Color? Is she young? You sure are kind for answering all those questions. That's our teacher. Beautiful, isn't she? She said she always wanted children and even found a fiancé. She also said she was already thinking of name. I think it was, alright, Chelsea. Strange design. Words are too small. Looks like we're here. It's the sky. A sky of souls. This is where they were born. Both eaten souls and souls that lose their power can be reborn. But I'm too way down to fly, so I can't. Some choose to keep going, even when there's nothing but a soul. A fantastic power can be turned into equally awful power. But don't you think it's better to be reborn than to cling to one thing? You know it's impossible to get a crumpled paper back to being creaseless. It's no good for me. I've lost my soul and my sparkle. To think that he's family, my only connection, well, I'm shameful myself. You should grow to be people who can break away. Renouncing facing oneself, renouncing acknowledgement, renouncing approving oneself, renouncing attachment to life. And he renounced taking notice of anything around him. What you're about to see is the fate of a person who ends up that way. It's alright. Even if you feel you're as unhappy as can be now, there's lots of happiness to be had. You're still children, yes? No, not adults yet. Yes, though you'll always need to be looking ahead. There's no point in looking behind. It's all up to you in the end. I hope we can meet again. Good night, crybaby. Hey. Hey. Are you okay? You've been spacing out. Well, as long as you're alright, hurry and open that door. That was so worth going back for.